Hello, everyone. This is Ty, the Movie Guy 22, with another, actually, chapter 13 of Forest of the Forsaken, City of Secrets and Sins. Okay, so before we get started today, I just wanted to take a moment to say how much I appreciate the subscribers that I do have, and hopefully, if these get more and more popular, that I can have many more because I am trying to make a live action, not me personally, because I don't know how to use a damn camera, but I would love to make this into a Netflix show or a movie series. And I have a couple of fan castings for Schroeder, the main bad guy of the second and third one. Yeah, spoiler alert, he gets away in the end of two, end of this one, but My my top three casting choices are Javier Bardem. Um, sorry guys. Javier Bardem, Jason Isaacs, and he played Howard in Lawless. Great freaking movie, by the way. Jason Isaacs and it's a mix between Jansen Eccles, Javier Bardem, or what was it? Tom Hiddleston. Yeah, there we go. For Tyler, for Tyler, the main Tyler Michaels, I had three choices in mind. Well, besides myself, because he's my character, so I would probably do my best to make him be be him, basically. So it'd be me, Mason Thame, but currently too young. Mason is 15 and Tyler is supposed to be 18, 19. Me, Mason Thames, um, I want to say the dude from Avenjovian, but Avenjovian's too old. Well, not too old, but Avenjovian would probably play like Dylan or Patrick or something like that. And my other choice for my character would be um, that new dude, Lucas Till. Yeah, Lucas is a little old, but or Alex Pettifer. They're both really kind of old at this point, but with CG, you can make them look younger. And lastly, casting for Quinn Donaldson would be either Jenny Ortega, Aaron Saunders, yes, Quinn from Zoe 101. I love her as Quinn Pensky, and she would be great as Quinn Donaldson. Also, Leah Michelle. So, in this chapter, I promised this a while ago, and I'm sorry I haven't gotten to it. It's just now we're going to learn about Sylvia's true backstory, what she did, where she came from, everything. So, how this will go through like her humble beginnings when she was a little kid, to where she met Mikhail for the first time in the lab, all the way to when she made her way to the village to meet up with her son, reunite with her son, which is my character. Okay, strap yourselves in. This will be a little long. I know this video is a lot longer already, but I just wanted to make myself known. So here it is: Forest of the Forsaken, City of Secrets and Sins, Chapter 13, The Story of Sylvia. Quick disclaimer: first 10 minutes are going to be the climax revolution for last chapter. Quinn, wake up, please. God in heaven, please hear me. Please take care of my wife, please. I perform CPR and I do chest compressions. Quinn, please, 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 please. I use my angel powers to heal her. Her heart rate settled down, and she was able to breathe. Ah, honey, are you okay? I could ask you the same. What happened? You had a heart attack. Am I okay? Now you are. I healed you. Let's get off this forsaken island. Indeed. We radio base camp. Kendall. Aye, what do you want? Send the chopper. We need to get out of here. We got the device. What? You actually got it? Yes, Patrick has it. Oh, very well. I'll send the chopper. We wait 3 hours and the chopper arrives. Thank you, Kendall. Thank you, Kendall. Ah, don't be thanking me yet. You're no good, lazy, and good for nothing bastard. Are you the Scottish Cinderella? What did you call me? What did you call me? You jumped up little cave shit. Goodbye. Goodbye to you, fucker. She hung up. We had been waiting for the longest time. And Kendall was in the pilot seat. Kendall, did you expect someone else? No. Can you turn up the AC in here? It's kind of hot. Deal with it. Quinn said pretty please. For you, fine. She turns it on. I walked away. I looked away. What you be gawking at? Nothing really. But look somewhere else. Kendall and I understood each other in a way that no one else did. She was a pain in my ass because she was my commander, but she loved me for who I was, a true friend. And I loved her for who she was. Patrick. So we got back to camp. Patrick. Yeah? Take Quinn to the med bay. I'm fine, honey. No. Go to the med bay. We need to make sure you're okay. For me. Alright, honey. We kiss. She and I, she's all like, she tells me, why don't we have a little bit of fun tonight? She smiles coyly and winks at me. And I wink back. I'll be like, any time for you? She's like, can we make some time for some fun? She's like, some grown-up playtime. She smiled coyly again. You're on. I was like, absolutely, I said. Absolutely, I said. I gave her a kiss again, and she left. That's enough kissing you too. So are you two gonna play nicely? Wouldn't you like to know? I looked at Kendall with a side-eyed glance. Ah. A little too soon to be making more babies. I'm not gonna make. I don't even think she can get pregnant right now. Well, that's the last thing on my mind. Oh, really now? I need to focus on the war. Everything else can wait. I'm really concerned about you, mate. What do you mean? This war. Your body. You're stressed. You can't take it. I don't think. You have no idea what I'm capable of, Kendall. I don't mean to worry. But you might be going insane. I am not insane. I said you might be going, not you are. I look at her with a stern warning and say, don't you ever question my loyalty again. I am loyal to this company and to these soldiers, and I follow every rule that you are authorized to give me. I will not stand for insubordination from you. Ah, look at you with the big britches. So we'll look at you with the big britches. You think you're so tough? I know I'm tough. Honey, you need to let her say what she needs to say. It bothers me, Mom, that she said that. She's not questioning your loyalty, honey. She's just wondering if you're okay. That's all. That's all, my love. I know. Sylvia talks some sense into your spoiled son. She's like, now you watch your tone. She told Kendall. Now you watch your tone, Kendall. I don't appreciate that comment. I didn't mean it like that. Mom, I just don't know. Don't know about what, honey? Is this war ever going to end? Am I ever going to be at peace? Will I have to be on the run and on the guard forever? Not forever. Just until I kill Schroeder. Kill him? Do you really need to kill him? He's committed so many atrocities, Mom. So many of them. What he's done to Quinn. What he's done to the babies. Everything. I'm the only one who can stop him. But not alone. Tyler, honey, you need to understand. You can't do it all on your own. I know that. And it hurts me knowing I have my own limitations as well. Even as a lumen, I'm not powerful enough to stop him, not even close. It's sad, really. I need to have more faith in myself. You do. I think it's time I told you. Told me your story? Yes. I shall tell you my story now. She asked me, Greg, and Patrick to sit down. Quinn and the girls were asleep, and by this point, it was 8 o'clock at night. Quinn removes her makeup, washes her face, moisturizes, and gets into bed. I stay up a little bit longer with my mother, Patrick, and him, and with Greg. Greg and I look at each other and say, Our mom is about to tell us her lineage. Yes, yes, she is. Mom's gonna let us know what happened. She's been wanting to tell you for the longest time. Suddenly, before that can happen, the guards, the oracles of heaven said, "Seize him," referring to me. What? What in the hell are you guys talking about? Seize me? I'm your ally. You think so? They try to grab me, but my mother says, "Stop! Right now! Right there! You will not touch him." "But, ma'am!" But nothing. She pulls out a badge, what looks like a badge, from her hand, from her pocket. "Former sovereign leader of the oracles of heaven. I am Lieutenant." She's like, "I am Lieutenant." She's like, "I'm High Commanding Officer of the Oracles of Heaven, 1st Battalion, Ranger Unit." She's like, "I am ordering you to stand down." Okay, we'll stand down. Crap, you didn't have to make a big deal out of it. "What's your ID number?" 781259. "You're fucked," she points at him and says. "Honey, I'm sorry about that. Now please, sit with me." "What about Noah?" "He's fine. He's in stable condition, just resting now. You need to be more careful." "I know, Mom." She gives me a kiss on the forehead. "Don't let this trouble you, honey. You have a war to prepare for. In this war, I'll do everything I can to win it. For you, for me, for everybody, so they can stay safe." She holds me tightly in her arms in a loving embrace. She's like, "Now it is time I tell you my story of who I was back when I was younger." She sat me down. "Patrick," she said, "can you please leave? Can you please lock the door behind you?" "Got it." He gives a device to Kendall and then locks the door. "Shall I get the popcorn?" "This is no time for popcorn, Patrick." Aw. We had just gotten out. She's like, "I had just gotten out of school when I was younger. I was maybe 7 or 8. Gosh, that was years ago. And no jokes about my age. I could never." She's like, "No jokes about my age." She's like, I'm like, do you need to sit down, Mom?" She was like, "No, I'm fine." She's like, "Do you need to, you hurt your knee? Do you need a cane to help you walk a little bit better?" She jokingly said that she could still put me over her knee. Like, "Mom, you never did that, did you?" "No, of course not. Just a little playful banter. I could totally get away with it." "How so?" "I have your eyes, so I have big puppy eyes. I can get away with what I want." I said jokingly. "Mm-hmm. You do have really gorgeous eyes, honey." She had sat down and she said, I had just gotten home from the lab. Your uncle, is like your grandfather, Dr. Stanley Michaels, he sat down next to me and said he was a king of his empire for the Schroeder court, and I was his princess, he told me. I asked him, so what do we do here, Dad? And he said, honey, we make people better here. We make them stronger. Indeed, we do. Then we find out that she's like, she had told us, she's like, I didn't met Mikhail. I didn't meet Mikhail till I was much older. Me and him shared nice moments together. We shared the moments of happiness and love, and moments with you were fantastic. She's like, moments when I was thinking of you in my future was fantastic. She smiled at me. She gave me a hug again and said, my love, you have always been a part of me. Mikhail took her hand and said, I love you so much. I really do, Sylvia. Why doesn't your father approve of us? He does, she says. He does. She's like, Daddy's just a little overprotective. That's all. I'm his only child, and you can tell that I get whatever I want. She smiled. That's true. She helps him to the med bay to look for clues. Clues on what's going to happen next. Stanley Michaels was a renowned physicist and doctor. Breakthroughs in bioengineering and trying to recreate a serum that allowed people to gain speed, strength, and enhance durability. He said to her, excuse me, guys. He said, honey, all this will be yours one day, all this research. But what does it all mean? She said, puzzled and quizzically. That we have a role to play in the perfection of mankind. We are humanitarians. She was 7, so she doesn't know what that means. Humanitarians are people that do good for others, no matter what the situation calls for. We had finally found out more about everything that we needed to. I had graduated from the top of my class in science school. That was my best subject, of course. And as a nurse and a nurse practitioner degree, she's like, I became a registered nurse and helped people. That's one of the things that made Quinn so amazing, that she wanted to help people as well. She said to us, she said, she had said to Quinn, Quinn Donaldson? Sylvia? She's like, Sylvia? Oh my gosh, it's been so long. You were out of it. She's like, you were out of it for a while, Quinn. I remember you. She's like, I remember you were just a little kid. Where's my sweetheart? She's like, where's my sweetheart? She beamed. You two were adorable together. Yes. She's like, yes, we were. Your mother and I have been friends for years. She's like, your mother and I have been friends for years. She's like, how do you know my mom? Honey, your mom and I go way back. We've been friends for years and years. What a great set of years. What a great set of years those have been. Marissa, she's like, Marissa. She's all like, how are you? She's like, good, pretty good. I see you seeing Quinn wandering around. Yes, she is. She's blossoming into a beautiful young lady. I'm very happy for you, Marissa. I know. She's like, thank you, Sylvia. That means a lot. Where's Leah? Uh, Leah's with your dad right now. We have to go see him. Marissa? She's like, Marissa. She's like, Marissa? Yeah, Sylvia? Remember all the adventures we used to go on? Those were the best. We made quite a hell of a team. We sure did. By the way, Marissa. Yes, she said. If my son and your daughter ever get married, you're paying. I'll pay nothing. She's like, I'll pay nothing. You'll pay for something. Deal. And they chuckled. She's like, you're paying for the cake and the catering. Oh, come on. She's like, oh, come on, Sylvia. You're asking too much of me. Come on. I'll pay for catering, but no cocktail weenies. Those are cliche. Fair enough. Isn't Tyler still asleep? Yes. Tyler is asleep and so is Dylan. What about Greg? Greg is wandering somewhere. How long has Tyler been asleep for? Longer than I care to think about. I just want him to be safe, she said. Yes, I know what you mean. Quinn eventually grew up at 17, 18, and went to the village. She waited there and helped people until my return, until I woke up. It was a beautiful night. She's like, I see. She's like, I miss seeing him, Sylvia. His bright, cheerful face, his beautiful head of hair. It was wonderful to see him walking around the offices and all the facilities. He would always bring light to my world. You have no idea how much light he brings into mine. I'm sure. She's like, oh, I'm sure he does. They both smile to each other. What about Quinn and Robert? Robert! Oh, what about him? What about her and Thornton? Thornton! Yes, Thornton. Thornton is too nice. Come on, Marissa. She's like, come on, Marissa, don't say that. It's true. She's like, yeah, she listens to me, but she makes one puppy dog face, and it's daddy to the rescue. That's how it was with us, remember, when we were small? Well, that is true. Our eyes did get us out of a lot of difficult situations, she said. True again. And we had always find it. Suddenly, an attack happened, and Quinn escaped in a little pod. Not pod, like in a little Land Rover. She escaped for the forest inconspicuously and attacked. Mom and Marissa both defended the base and attacked multiple enemies. Drake. No, hold on. That's probably copyright. Malenkoff. She's at Malenkoff. Reginald Malenkoff. Hello, Sylvia, Marissa. You two are in for a world of pain when I am done with you. And you shall know my name is Vengeance. Mom puts her hair in a ponytail. So does Marissa. She's like, you ready? She's like, you ready, Lumen sister? Born ready. They take fighting stances. They beat up the guards too sweet. They punch, kick, and electrocute the guards. You disposed of my henchmen, but you shall find that I am much more difficult to kill. They're like, we know you're difficult, but that won't stop us. Marissa, you are slowly losing your lumen power. You must so be sad about that. She's like, shut up, you big idiot. She's like, I can't believe I dated you in high school. Marissa, you went out with him? The boy from Russia? Yeah? I thought you knew. Oh my god, no, I didn't know that. We can talk about this later. We have to stop him. Oh, yeah. They say with the power of God, anything is possible. And their lumen forms activated, their wings grew. She's like, this is probably the last time I'll be able to transform, Marissa said. I know. She's like, I know. Try to be careful. Okay. Mom used half strength. She said, Angel stance. Divine the fury of the heavens. Come forth. They battle him ferociously, and they stab their enemy in the leg multiple times. Punch, kick, uppercut, left hook, right hook, kicking the nets. Then this fiendish foe said, is that all you've got? No, it isn't. Mom snuck up behind him, broke his arm. Marissa broke his other arm. Marissa got distracted, had her arm and leg broken. Ah! Marissa! And Sylvia got distracted, and Mom almost lost her life because of it. Mikhail showed up. So when were you going to invite me to this party? When were you going to invite me to this party? It's time for me to take this big bloke down. He attacks. He was a tall, slender man, 6'2", and 235 pounds of pure muscle. Alright, mate, now looks like you got a tangle with me. They evade each other's blows fiercely and with precision. He kicks him, he kicks the villain in the leg, taking out his kneecaps and breaking his spine over his knee. He basically Batmans him, if you get that reference. It's from The Long Halloween. He breaks his back and says, that'll teach you for messing with her. Come back and face me, coward. Marissa and my mom electrocute his head so it'll cause a lobotomy. Now go back to Schroeder with your tail between your legs. Everyone, she says. How did you escape? How did you escape the village bomb? I was getting to that, honey. No need to worry. Mikhail and I kissed, and all of a sudden, Mikhail had been kidnapped. And I went searching for him, but got lost. She says, go. He said, go to the village. He said, go to the village. Find our son and bring him home. Bring him home, my dear. Bring him home, dearie. We need him. He will lead us to victory against Schroeder. She tearfully says, I will, and walks away. She walks into the village and says, she walks out, packs her bags, and leaves for the village. She knew exactly which village it was, but desolation wasn't hard to find. She's like, Patrick? Patrick Wilson? Sylvia! What are you doing here? She's like, he said, this wasn't part of the plan. Plan has changed now. She said, now where's Tyler? I have to see him. He's awake. It's 2 years too early. Well, the thing must have been malfunctioned. Indeed. She said, indeed. Okay. Where is he now? In a tent 3 kilometers from here. I'll take you to him. This was never part of the plan, Sylvia. If we go back to the city, it might cause him more harm than good. I know that, Patrick. Believe me, please. I'm his mother. I need to see him. How old is he now? Rough estimate between 17 and 21. She does the math. That adds up. Is he handsome? I don't know. Maybe? She kicks him in the knee. Ow, okay. He looks just like Mikhail. When are you gonna tell him that he's... Shh. Enough of your babbling. Now take me. Marissa took in her place in the lab. They used the same kind of makeup, so no one could tell them apart. Then she had stopped for a moment. She was like, and that's how I found you, my love. Just going from place to place. My heart always knew where you were. And I love you. I love you too, Mom. So, yes, she was like, yes, Mikhail is your father. But Greg, it was she was like, I met a different man. His name was Stuart. She was like, Stuart Smith. Stuart Smith. Yeah, he was a good dad. Now it's time for you to get some sleep, she said. I know. She's like, you should get some sleep, honey. You look so tired. I'm not tired, Mom. I'm just worried about you. You don't need to worry. She crouched down beside me. I love you so much, and I'll never let anything happen to you. I promise. All of a sudden, a swarm of fallen angel units and not fallen angel units, sorry. A swarm of oracles of heaven came by and said, Kendall joined them. Kendall? Are you freaking kidding me right now? Send them to the brig and shoot out everything you can. Kill anyone you want. No survivors. I take out one of the guards and grab his gun and aim it. I reach Quinn. Quinn, take the girls. We have to get the girls and Noah. We gotta get him out of there now. She's like, hold on, honey. Hold on. She's like, I know there's danger. Just please wait. I go off. She's like, go off and attack them. Full force. I go off and attack them. And battle lines are drawn and enemies are made. I take down half a dozen guards as my brother does the same. Now looks like suddenly more and more members showed up. And before I knew it, a full-scale invasion was happening. It was the Oracles of Heaven and the Fallen Angel unit teaming up. Quite a massive army. I aim my gun. I grab my gun, reload it, and aim it at them and say, Kendall, I'm ready whenever you are. Let's finish this. She's like, finish? No, we're not gonna finish. We have barely begun. End of chapter 13. Okay, so the next... Okay, so chapter 14, 15, 16, and 17 will cover the invasion, the escape, and the second war. This is like their second war in the book, so the war for the city, and Schroeder's gonna try to activate his device. So stay tuned for all new insane stuff that's gonna be happening. This is Tyler Movie Guide signing off.